Today we're going to look at a new tripod from K&F Concept. This is in the professional range and it's a carbon fibre tripod. Very light but very strong. The model number is TC2834L, and as I say, it's called the Explorer. First thing you'll notice, it doesn't have a tripod head. This allows you to fit your head to it, whatever suits your style of photography. Have a closer look there, you'll see it's the standard threading that will take almost any tripod head that you've got. The centre does drop down should you have one of the older threadings that takes a narrower threading on there. This is it with a fluid head that I tend to use with the big lens, which allows it to pan back and forward very smoothly. Should I choose to change that, it's very easy to do. Extend the legs on this tripod. Even here on a windy day, I've left the strap on the camera just to let you see how windy it is. That was a very stable setup, and I was quite surprised that there was no movement in it at all. But if we move to another location in another day, here's some landscape work. I've quickly changed the tripod head and I now have a three-way pan and tilt head on, which allows for the landscape work with a standard lens on it. I'm not needing the heavyweight for the big long lens. That allows me to turn it into vertical easily. Same if you're using it in a situation like this for landscape work on, say, a river. The legs move quite easily, and I'll show you in a minute how to do that. It's got the standard twist grip for the legs. There's three different twist grip sections, which means a 4-section tripod. And again, as I say, it's very lightweight but very strong. If you take a close look at these red metal plates at the top, pull these out, and that allows you to articulate the legs. And because there is no centre column, that will allow you to drop the tripod right down to the ground, so that the camera is almost sitting on the ground. It's on the height of your head off the ground. And this is really, for me, a big benefit, especially if you're shooting wildlife, which I'll show you later on. But there's a standard setup down low level, and with fungi season coming on, this is the way I like to shoot fungi, down level at eye level with the fungi. It tends to just give you a better image. The legs themselves, at the end you've got the rubber foot, which is actually interchangeable. They actually give you another set of attachments to put on there. All you do is unscrew the rubber bit from the end and fit the 3 spikes to it. Very simple and very easy to do. You also get a centre column, which to date I have not used. It's a bit strange on this because it actually fits on the top. That is the underside, and there's no way that that's going to fit onto there. There's no fitting that I can see, so it's like an extension bar to the head. We have this screw hole in the side here of the top of the tripod. This allows you to fix a flash bracket or a bracket that would hold a mobile phone if you want to do some recording when you're there. It's again just the standard threading that most things have these days. Here again in a river situation, you can see where I've had to lift up one of the front legs just to give it that bit more stability from where it was sitting on the uneven ground. And again here, back down is the way I like to shoot, down at eye level. And with any wildlife, you always want to try and shoot it at eye level, because you're shooting for long periods of times in one place. Getting down low and getting to the animal's eye level is absolutely crucial as far as I'm concerned. And using a tripod is the only way. There's no way that I could handhold that for that length of time. Similarly, if I'm sitting in a hide, for any length of time, you could rest it in a beanbag, but you don't have the same movement. I prefer to have it on a tripod, especially with a fluid head that I can move. If you do night photography, maybe stars, then of course your tripod is a must. But for me, sitting here waiting on a fox come in, there is no way that I can sit and hold that camera for that length of time. It's just too heavy. You need a good stable tripod, so it's always worth looking out for one that'll suit your needs. And K&F Concept do a whole range of tripods, so if you want to look on their website, and you can get them via Amazon, etc., I would certainly recommend looking out for this company and pick a tripod that suits you. But as I say, this professional carbon fibre one was ideal, and one I've been waiting to see for a long time.